So how are you?
Good.
Good. Let's see, Gabriel, I see name tags. Prince, I like that name, Prince, because I'm thinking of myself like a king. King Prince. What's your name? Elena. Is that how you say it? Elena. And Sabrina. All right. Did they tell you what we're going to do? Did your teacher tell you what we're going to do today? What are we going to do? Yes, sir.
We're gonna learn how to do it right in the second grade.
Oh my goodness, that's exactly right. How do you feel about that? You feel good, happy? Okay. But you know what? I feel like you're too far away. Can you guys kind of scoot down closer to me so I can see you? Do you guys like being close or far apart? I like being close too. All right. So can you open to your last story? Can you open to your last story? How are you? Are you okay? Yeah? Are you feeling okay too? Okay. Maybe I shouldn't be sitting close to you. I've been very healthy this year so far. Are you going to make me sick?
Oh yeah, I covered my mouth.
Okay, that's right. You always cover your mouth. Okay. Good for you. Okay. So everybody has their story. Do you want to? Should we go around and read your story to everybody? Okay. Gabriel, you want to start? Okay.
Me and my brothers were playing a game. We were having so much fun. This game is awesome, I said. JJ said, be quiet. He said, JJ won the way. I never win in my life.
All right. So you were grumpy because is JJ your brother?
Yeah. He wins every
Is he
time.
bigger? Is he bigger than you?
Yeah. He's 13.
I know those big brothers. I got a few of them too.
Wow.
I know. All right, Prince, how about you? You want to read your story?
Yeah.
Okay, nice and loud so everybody can hear.
My brother and my sister were playing freeze dance. I asked if I could play. They said no. I got so mad, I kicked them and said, that's what you get. So they said, you can play. I said, thank you. We played.
Oh my goodness. Is that a brother and a sister? All right. We're having family issues, aren't we? I know those family issues. All right. All right, good job on that. All right, good. How about you, Elena? You want to read your story? Can you read nice and loud so we can all hear?
I was with Grandma and I said hi to her. Mom said, did you make a pie? I said, I forgot to. But Mom got a little mad.
Let's see if Mom got a little mad. I
was so nervous.
nervous.
And I felt bad. But Mom said it's okay.
All right, good job on that one. I like that story too. All right. How about you, Sabrina?
I was sitting on the yellow line with my friends at school. I was feeling sad because nobody would talk with me. Mrs. Sedano came out. We all stood up. I yawned.
Okay. All right, good job. You guys are doing good stories. You guys write good stories. Where do your stories come from? Where do you get your stories? Yep, Gabriel?
From my memories.
From your memories? All right. You guys got some pretty good memories in there. All right, that sounds good. Can we check to see if we have some things in there that we're supposed to have in there? Is that okay? All right. So I've got some things here I want to check to see if you have in your writing. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay. So here's the thing. Right now it says, and I want you to think about your plan, right? In there, your sketch. It says a sketch has a character, a setting, and a significant event. Can you check and ask yourself, do I have characters? Do I have a setting? And do I have something happening? Will you check your picture and then I'm going to ask you to tell me what's in your sketch that has those things: the character, the setting, the significant event, or the important happening. want you not in your writing, I want you to do your plan. Look at your plan right now. Okay? All right, do we start? Prince, how about you? Do you have characters in there?
Yes.
Who are your characters?
My brother, my sister, and me.
Okay. Do you have them labeled?
No.
No? Well, you might want to think about that. Do you have a setting?
Yes.
Where's your setting?
At my house.
Did you show it in your plan?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Um,
How do I know that's the setting?
because I didn't really write it that
Mhm.
it was in my house.
Mhm.
But my mom and dad were there, and we weren't anywhere else.
All right. But you might want to think when you're doing your plan, maybe, what could you, like, in the beginning of your plan right there, where did that take place, Prince? In your beginning? Where are you in that beginning?
In the living room.
Uh-huh. What could you put in there that would show that you were in the living room?
A table.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. All right, and how about the significant event? What's your significant event? What's your important happening?
They wouldn't let me play.
Uh-huh. How did you show that in your plan?
That I asked them if I could play, and them saying no.
Did you put that in the dialogue in your speech bubble? Is that your speech bubble? Okay. All right. All right. Who else? Gabriel, what about you? Do you have a character?
Yeah.
Who are your characters?
JJ, Noah, and me.
Uh-huh. Did you label everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. How about your setting?
Yep. There's a TV.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Couch.
So you're in a living room?
Yeah. And our chair where we was there, we use for our computer.
Okay. Okay. And what about your significant event? How do we know what's happening in there?
Because you see the TV. You see the TV there.
Yes.
The TV's there because we're playing a game.
Oh, okay. All right. What else tells you that you have a significant event? Because I might think that's part of the setting.
Because it has that. Me and my brother have to sit on the couch because we have to sit on the couch so we can get comfortable when we're playing a game.
Yeah. But is that the significant event, being comfortable?
Yeah, we had to be comfortable until we can relax while we play the game.
Yeah. But what was the problem in your story? What was your problem?
The problem is I can't even get the win every time when I'm trying to win.
I know. So how did you show that? How did you show that in your picture? Did you?
At the last part of my story, when JJ won, I showed him, my face is kind of from my writing, but I can see that I was mad because I never win.
Okay. So did you put it in your face?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's in your face. Did you use any speech bubbles to show that you were mad?
No, I was just using speech bubbles to say, I was using speech bubbles to tell JJ the game was really good.
Okay.
And he just told me to be quiet because he told me not to, he didn't want me to make some noise.
All right. Does that show part of the problem?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. So dialogue and your face, right? You could, what kind of a look did you have on your face when you were mad?
A frown and my eyebrows were going like this.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. That would show there's a problem. How about you, Sabrina? Who do you have for your characters? And do you have characters in your plan, in your sketch? Characters, people. Who are your people in yours?
Taylor, JJ, DJ, Victoria, and me.
Okay. And did you label them so we know who they all are? Okay. And then how about your setting? Did you put your setting in there?
At school,
Uh-huh. How do we know it's at school? What did you do?
I
Uh-huh.
drew the picture,
You drew the picture, but you also did what?
labeled it.
She also labeled it, right? So you make sure that you labeled it, and it's pretty easy to see that it's a school because it says school right next to it. So yep, you can label it too. You can label your setting, okay? And then how about your significant event? What was your problem in there? What was the important happening?
Nobody was talking to me.
Oh, Nobody was talking. How would I know that's that it was a problem? What did you put in your sketch that says nobody was talking to you to show that? I don't want you looking. I want you looking up here. I see something there that you did. How do you know? What's the problem in there? Where does your significant event usually go? The beginning, the middle, or the end? Yeah, kind of in the middle. So sometimes you can look in the middle. Did you put anything in the middle that shows there was a problem, Sabrina? You did. What did you put to show there was a problem? You did put a thinking bubble. What was in that thinking bubble?
I'm sad.
Yeah, you put "I'm sad" in there, right? Does that show that's part of your significant event? Is that you're sad? Mm-hmm. Good. All right. How about you, Elena? How about you and your pictures? Do you have characters?
Yes.
Who are your characters?
Me, my dad, and my mom.
Okay. And did you label everybody?
Yeah.
You did. How about your setting? Where does your story take place?
Outside the store.
Outside the store. Do you have anything in there that shows that you were outside the store? Yeah. Yeah, I don't see it. So maybe next time, what could you do? Could you show that you're where you are? What could you put to show you're outside the store? What could you put in that picture to show?
The front of the store.
Yeah, I think you could be just standing outside the front of a store, right? Okay. And then the last one is, what shows your problem? What is your significant event? What is the problem? Oh, you forgot to make a card, and did you feel bad? And did you show that in your picture? You did. How did you show it? How can I tell you forgot to make the card? Look at your face right there. What kind of a face do you have on there? You do have a frown. Does that make you think that that's part of the problem, was that you were sad? Yeah. What was in your speech bubble? Do you have a speech bubble?
Yeah.
What did you say in your speech bubble that tells people that you had a problem? What did you say in there? What did you say in there? I forgot to. Yeah, that shows there's a problem too, doesn't it? All right, good job. All right, here, let's just take I think we already answered this question. Do you have labeling in your pictures, all of you?
Yeah.
Speech bubbles or thinking bubbles?
I got a speech bubble.
How about you, everybody? Anybody put any noises? How do you put noises in a picture? Yes, Gabriel, how do you put noises in a picture?
Like, you put some lines that shows that they're making noise.
Yeah, and you put some letters, and you try to get the letter sounds in there. Like if a dog was growling, would you use a speech bubble? And if you're going to put noises?
Yeah.
Someone shaking their head, no. Someone said yes. You don't think so? What do you put if a dog's growling? What would you put if a dog's growling?
Lines.
You could put lines. What else could you put? Yes, Sabrina.
You could put GRRRR.
Yeah, grrr, just like that. So you can use a speech bubble. You don't have to if someone's making a noise, right? Like one time I was writing a story and I had to slam on my brakes, just like that. So I put a lot of E's for my squeaky brakes, right? Where would they come out of? Where would the noise be coming out of? Prince?
The wheels.
Out of the wheels, that's exactly right. Okay, so we could probably give ourselves that one. All right, here's the other thing I want you to do. It says you have to have 3 sentences. I want you to count right now and see how many sentences do you have. You have to have 3. I'm on the first level.
2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, this is where we end up talking.
Here, you know what you could probably do is, take your pencil and then, read your sentences and then draw a square around the end of the sentence, the period. Read the sentences and when you come to the end, draw a square around the period. or put a period in if you've forgotten to. Put a little square. There's, yep. That'll help you count them.
If it's the end is straight, then it's good.
You doing okay? I was thinking, just here, I could be breaking this up with kids, right? We wouldn't have to do this whole thing, right? Depending on the time of year, you could just do, like the first one, right? Which actually got to the second one, which was the same, the same thing with the labeling and things like that. All right, how many sentences? Oh, I'm sorry, Elena's still counting. Keep going, finish up. I'll let you finish it up. And that's right, you're not gonna do, sometimes you have to put more than just periods. We have to put a box around an exclamation mark, right, or a question mark too. I forgot about that. Okay. All right, so count up, how many boxes do you have? Count them up. And let's see how many sentences.
1, 2, 3.
You have 3.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You have 8.
Maybe that wasn't talking.
Mm-hmm. How many do you have?
4.
You have 4?
4.
You have 4? Okay. So, everybody has 3 sentences at least? So you think we're good on that? I think so too. Let me see. Oh, I want you to think about how many, I want you to look at some of your words. Find some words that aren't spelled correctly. Do you think you have some words that aren't spelled correctly? I want you to underline some words that aren't spelled correctly. Will you underline words that aren't spelled correctly? Find out if you find some. How about you? Did you find some words that weren't spelled correctly? You found one where? Oh, right here.
I can't even find any.
You can't even find any?
Maybe it's Eskimo.
Did you think so? Well, let's read your sentences and let's see. Read slowly and check.
Me and my brother.
Yeah. Oh, I noticed this question. What do you think about brothers?
I think I shouted it out.
Yeah. Do you think it's spelled correctly or no?
I can't remember how to spell it.
So what do you think? Is it spelled correctly or not?
I think I didn't use the green card.
You didn't use the green card? And how come you didn't use the green card?
Now I can't. Now I don't know how to spell brother correctly.
And how come you didn't use the green card?
Because I was kind of wanting to finish my story.
Oh, you didn't take the time to do that? Do you know whose green card that is? Well, do you know who made that green card?
No.
Me.
You did?
Yes. And I want you to use the green card because it's mine. Okay? So when you're writing and you're not sure, what are you going to do?
Use the green card.
Use the green card. Okay, I'm teasing you a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I still want you to use the green card though, right? Okay. All right, so are you going to underline brothers? Okay, because I love that you knew if you had used the green card, you would have spelled it correctly, right? All right, well, keep reading. Let's see if you found anything else, right? Go back to the beginning.
Me and my brother are playing a game.
Everything's looking okay right now?
We are having so much fun.
I was thinking the same thing, Prince. What did you say? What do you think about having?
Yeah, I didn't the video letters up and use that way. It's going a little too fast.
All right, so what do you think? What do you think then? Do you underline it or do you not underline it?
Underline it.
Okay. And what does this mean you got to do next time with your V's? Make them look like V's? Okay, all right, you're a good man. Has anybody told you that? Okay, keep reading and see if we can find anything else that's not spelled correctly.
My friend, this thing is awesome.
What about awesome? How do you feel about awesome? Did you sign it out?
Awesome. I think it has two S's right here, but that's awesome and then some.
Mm-hmm. So do you think you're right or do you think you're not?
No, because I need to put an O there when
Okay,
awesome.
so what are you gonna do?
Anyway.
Okay, good man. All right, anything else?
Well, I always fix these.
You did already fix those.
Yes.
So you're all set? So you think you're all set?
Yeah.
Okay, I think it, so this is the question. What do you have more of? Correctly spelled words or misspelled words? What do you have more of?
Misspelled words.
You have more misspelled words or correctly spelled words?
Correctly spelled.
Yes, I think you have more correctly spelled words than misspelled. What about you, Gabriel? Do you have,
We did find all of the words that I didn't get right.
yes? So I just want you to just look and see. Do you have a lot of lines, words underlined or no?
No, just 3.
Okay, so do you have more correctly spelled words or misspelled words?
They were correctly spelled words.
And you could even be better if you would do what? What one little thing would you even be better at?
Look at the green button.
All right, good man. How about you, my dear? Do you have more correctly spelled words or misspelled words? You do. You do. How about you, my dear? Uh-huh. Are you guys feeling good about yourselves? And here's my last one for you, and then I'm going to let you go. Lowercase letters. What do you feel? How do you feel about lowercase letters? Are you for them or against them? Teasing you. What is a lowercase letter? Yes.
A lowercase letter is a letter that is lowercase.
Mm-hmm. It's not a capital, is it?
No.
Oh, it isn't.
It's lowercase.
It is
Like
lowercase.
when you have a lowercase, when you need a lowercase a, it's like this. And when you need an uppercase a, it's like this.
All right. And so, what do you think you have to have more of in your writing? What's there gonna lowercase? So, are you for lowercase letters or are you against them?
For lowercase letters.
What about you? Are you for or against them?
For.
Okay. What about you? I'm joking a little bit. Do you have to use lowercase letters?
Yeah.
Can you mix up your lowercase letters and your uppercase letters?
Yes.
You can mix them up?
No.
No. When do you use uppercase letters?
When you
Prince, let Prince do it. Let's let him answer this. When do you use uppercase letters?
When you're starting a new sentence.
Okay, when you're starting a new sentence. That's one way. Prince, can you give me another time you have to use uppercase letters? What's your name? What's your name?
Prince.
When do you use uppercase letters, Prince?
When I'm writing my name.
Okay, when you're writing your name. So you have to know when to use uppercase letters, right? But you're gonna use them. Are you ever gonna use uppercase letters in the middle of a word?
No.
Good thing you saved yourself. Never, ever, ever, right? All right. So how you feeling about yourself right now? Do you think you have everything you need to have in your writing? Do you feel pretty good about it? Except for?
The green card.
Okay. You guys are wonderful. Your teacher's lucky to have you. You ready to go back to class?
Yeah.
I think you guys are doing great. I love your stories. All right? All right. See you guys.